Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. Oh man, give me one sec. I got notes for this video, so I gotta go grab them. Alright people, it is hot out here, but I'm starting this video here on TinyUber just to prove a point later at the end of this video. Also, I sound kind of nasally, and that's just because I got sick, but I didn't get the COVID because I went and got tested and I came out negative, but I just got like a sinus thing. But here's TinyUber. You guys probably wondered about her too. The motor's shot. Motor is a no-go, but she's still here. She's still chilling, you know, collecting dust for now. I got future plans, but we'll get into that later. Today's video, if you can't tell by the title of it, obviously, you know, see that TinyBoatNation and I don't work together anymore. I'm a little nervous making this video, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna talk about that today. But let's see, I wrote down some points just because I really want this story to make sense, and you guys get to get all the details because I'm an honest person, bro, and I hate drama. I fucking hate drama, dude. So the kind of person that I am is I'm an honest person. I like to have fun. I like to, you know, treat everybody with respect. You know, you give respect, you should get respect. That's the way I see things. I like to, you know, be an honest person just because my mom's always told me that the truth will set you free. And so before we get into today's video, so now I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys, even if, you know, I was wrong, or maybe if I was right, I don't know. It's totally up to you guys, but I'm just gonna put it all out there because why leave out, you know, little strings? And I'm gonna do my best to explain the best that I can. So today's video is gonna be kind of long. It's gonna be a lot of talking, a lot of juicy talking, I'm not gonna lie. I got my list right here, but other than that, I just want you guys to know that before we get into the video. I'm gonna just give you guys all the details. But I'm gonna move because there's no way I'm filming this on this boat. Like I said, I did it to prove a point that my boat's still here. You guys will see at the end. All right. So for those of you that don't know what happened, I'm gonna give you guys a brief rundown. So in 2019, this guy named Michael Lopez, or most of you guys know him by TinyBoatNation. You guys can look at his page or whatever. He just restores boats. That's all he does. All right, we'll get into the full details later. I'm gonna give you a rundown. So we pretty much linked up. He restored my boat, and later we ended up falling out. And I'm gonna tell my side of the story just because I've seen some of his videos where he keeps talking about people flaking on him like all the time, and I'm one of those people, so that's why I'm talking about it. And I'm just tired of it. It's not like direct names, but it is subliminal. I just want everyone else to know why, like why we stopped talking, you know, why maybe he, you know, has falling outs with all these people. Because if you notice, there's a pattern. There's like I'm nervous talking about the video too, so you guys can hear my voice. Here's like a little history, you know. This guy flaked on me, this guy flaked on me. But I've never heard anybody's story, you know. I've never heard like why. And so that's what I'm here for, you know. I feel like I have a good enough platform for you guys to watch and see, so that way you guys can hear my story as to, you know, what pretty much happened to me. And I don't want it to happen to anyone else. Sorry, dudes. You guys can hear the shakiness in my voice. I'm getting ready, bro, because I got some juice, dude. Yeah, and you guys could just go from here, do whatever you guys want to do, you know, see it this way or that way. I'm just gonna give you all the facts. Let's see. So in 2019, the beginning of last year, I had quit this job here in Yuma. That's when I moved out to Tucson to become a corrections officer. And then, so that was the beginning of the month. So that was like in January. Like by late December or early December, I can't remember because it was just, you know, it was about a year ago. TinyBoatNation, this guy named Michael Lopez, he goes by TinyBoatNation, some of you guys know him. He just restores boats. That's literally all he does. That's what his YouTube channel is based off. So people only go to his channel just to go learn how to do some certain things, you know? That's just my opinion. So anyway, you know, he has a big following. He had like 50,000 subscribers on YouTube at the time. And I only had like 1,200, 1,300 maybe 1,000, I don't know. And so he called me, he messaged me, he's like, hey, I want to talk to you, you know. And I was like, oh shit, you know, I was stoked, bro. I was like, yo, TinyBoatNation's calling me. I was like, hell yeah. I was like kind of nervous. I was like, yo, what's he gonna ask? And then he called me, and then he's pretty much telling me that his views are down on YouTube, and that he would like to use my boat, so that way he could restore it, because that's something that his audience wants to see, right? I wasn't gonna say no, bro. I was there. I was like, hell yeah, let's go, dude. I was like, I'm ready. I was trying to ask him like how much it's gonna cost me, and he was saying things like no, don't worry about it. I'm gonna sponsor the boat. So I was like, okay, well, what the fuck does that even mean, you know? I was like, to me, that you're gonna pay to do the boat, right? And so that no money was ever discussed. until later, and we'll get to that. So he pretty much gave me a rundown. He's like, hey, I'm working on this boat, and you know, your boat can come next. So I think that's when I took it to him, either sometime in December or January. Like I said, I can't remember 100%, but I'm pretty positive it was sometime in December, end of December. So so I'm excited, I'm stoked, you know, we're about to start this, you know, little new friendship. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, you know, my subscribers are real small, but everybody likes to, you know, people have been watching the videos, and I love you guys for all of that. All right, so then it was that one time in December, January, where I was gonna take the boat to him. And so it was time, and I was excited. I was like, heck yeah. So my ex-girlfriend now went with me to drop the boat off in Lake Havasu. So I drove my truck to Lake Havasu to drop it off, obviously, you know. So I got up there, I linked with him, I dropped the boat off, everything was cool. I was like, oh, and his vibe was a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. He's just an off dude, so I was like, okay, this guy's a little strange, because I was cracking jokes, bro, and I was making myself laugh. So I was like, yo, if you're not laughing, like come on, like, you know, I was just being me, you know, I genuinely just being me. How you seen the videos, like me yelling and stuff, and just like it's just me, you know. And it was just real awkward. I'm not gonna lie. It was really weird. It was weird vibe. So then I left. January went by. Everything's good, you know. January went by. February, March, and then that's when I started. That's when I was at the academy. So I was going back and forth between Tucson and Yuma. A lot, just like on the weekends and stuff, because I was at the academy for a corrections officer. For those of you who don't know, there's a video on that too, you guys can watch that. I was going back and forth, but I was talking to him the whole time, and I was like, hey bro, like I need my boat, man, you know, like I didn't say it like that. I was just like, hey dude, like when are you gonna be done, you know, like what's the time frame? So he gave me a time frame, and to keep it short, that time frame wasn't met, and then by April, that's when I graduated for the academy. He was gonna have the boat ready the following weekend. So I graduate, I have a week off of work because I'm not gonna start yet, and then I was gonna go get the boat during that weekend. So then that's when I took Mike with me over to Lake Havasu to go pick up the boat. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was texting him, I was kind of pressuring him just cause like I needed my boat, bro. Like I make videos too, like I love this stuff, like I need to get back out there, and it's been like 4 months already, you know. And to me that's a long time. I don't know, to me that's a very long time to do this stuff, but then again, I don't really do this stuff, so if you're trying to perfect it and like get it down to like a science and stuff, then you know you're gonna have to keep the boat for a whole year, and that's the time I don't have. Okay, I just needed it done. So whatever his issues were on that end, that's all him. But me, as far as me, I needed my boat, and I wanted to fish. And so finally he's just like, so I need to fish. So we were talking back and forth during those 4 months. And at one point he's like, hey, I have $1,000 budget for this boat. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. I didn't know what to say to that, but then he's like, I went $500 over my budget. And so I was like, okay, well I can help you pay that $500 back, because we never talked about money in the beginning, like, hey, how much is this gonna cost? It was no handshakes. It was very poorly done, I'm not gonna lie, on my end and on his end, because I was asking him, I was like, how much is it gonna cost me? And I would say mostly on his end, because his communication skills were off, bro, like from the get-go. So I didn't really know what was up on that part of the bargain or whatever. This was all said, and it was never texted or written either, so it was never set in stone, dude. And that didn't sit right with me, but you know, I was just like, YOLO, I'm a kid, you know, so I made a mistake. That was mistake number one, is just saying yes right away. And we'll get to the meaning of all of this at the end as well. I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth, I talk a lot. But as far as the money part and everything, it was never really truly discussed. At first he had called me, he said he wanted to sponsor the boat. I said okay, and then he's told me like, okay, well I can make this cheaper by using recycled items in my garage. And I was like, okay, well go for it, dude. Like, I don't know what you do. And then after that, he was like, hey, I might need some help, you know, paying for the boat. And so I was like, okay, well how much do you need? And then he would say, he was like back and forth, and literally he would say, okay, no, never mind, like I'm gonna sponsor the boat. I have $1,000 for a budget for the freaking boat. So I was like, what the fuck, you know, like at this point my mind's everywhere. So I'm just trying to I'm just trying to help him out, dude. Like, you need money, like let me know. At the same time, like I'm trying to save a little, because I was at the academy, like I wasn't getting paid that much, you know, and I didn't have a job there for like a month, so I was a little bit struggling, you know, to pay this guy, when you guys will see right now why. because he's like, I went $500 over my budget. I was like, okay, yeah, I could give you $500, you know? And I asked him if I could pay him like $100 every 2 weeks that I get paid. He was like, yeah. So I'm gonna give him, so I gave him 100, I gave him 200. I can't remember if I gave him 3 or just 200, but we'll get to that later. So, you know, I was paying him, and then it was time for me to, let's go back, I think I'm on track, let's go. And it's time for me to pick up the boat, right? And so I take Mike with me. So I take the Mikey Wizard up to Havasu with me. We go, we pick up the boat, we look at it, we're super stoked. We're gonna go on the lake. Michael Lopez even tested the boat out on the lake. Everything was cool beans, you know? So I was like, okay, this is really cool. And I had some cash in my pocket. I believe it was like at least 100 or 150 or 200. I can't remember, because I was gonna pay him for the rest of the boat because he went 500 over his budget is what he told me. And so I had the cash with me. We went out to Havasu. We were driving around. Me and Mike were driving around and stuff. And then Mike was gonna meet us out there because his buddy that went out there just had to go back home. And so his buddy went back, and then Lopez came over, and then we finally met up on the lake. He ended up driving the boat. He's like, yo, this is sick. He really liked it. And I freaking loved it, you know, because it was a brand new boat. I was like, hell yeah. So I was like, all right, cool. And then, let's see. Then after that, we go out and eat lunch. It's me, Mike, and Michael Lopez. And we're eating lunch, and out of nowhere, like, he just says something along the lines of like, yeah, dude, I had a record month last month with the videos from him working on the boat and stuff. He's like, yeah, I made like $5 grand. And I was like, what the fuck, like $5 grand, bro? Like that's really good, you know? Like, why do you need my 200 right now? Like, why am I even paying? I don't know, I don't get it. In my mind, I don't get it. Like, if this is what you do, then why don't you just do this? But, you know, he might have other issues, but that's just the way I was seeing it at the moment. And I was like, I'm not gonna give him like the rest of the money, bro, because I was like, I need this money. So I'm gonna be honest, and that's probably dirty by me and whatever, you guys could judge me, but that's what I did. I didn't end up paying him the rest of that 500. But I can say at the end of the day, and Mike can vouch for this too, I asked him, I was like, dude, so how much I owe you? And he was like, he said pretty much nothing, bro. And I was like, what, like, are you sure? And Mike was there, bro, and we shook hands, and I was like, that was like the first official deal that I've ever made with the dude, as far as shaking hands on like a set bargain or whatever. But that happened, so I was like, okay, you know, cool. Heck yeah, I got my boat back. I'm super happy, I'm super stoked. We go back to Yuma, I fish on the boat, and then March, April, May, and then in June. So I wrote that down. So I hope that all made sense, because that's like how we met each other. That's everything, you know, that happened. So that's from what I remember. So that's my side of that, okay? That's my take on that stuff. But now let's get into June. So now it's June, and I'm super stoked to have the boat for a couple months. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a review video on the boat because I really like it. Alright, people, I had to come inside because it's too hot to record outside, even in the shade, for my camera. But I was like, oh yeah, so I had the boat for a couple months, and I was just like, heck yeah, dude, like, I'm gonna do a review video. Like, this will be so sick. I really love the boat. I love the deck, you know, everything that he did to it. I was in love. I was like, dude, like, my boat looked terrible in the beginning, and he made it look like, whoa, you know, like how I've always like thought of it. He just did it, and so it was really tight. And I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna make a review video on it. So I announced that to Facebook, to Instagram, on my Snapchat. Then I put it up on all socials, pretty much saying like, hey guys, I'm gonna have a TinyBoatNation boat review video. So I was like, heck yeah. I think I did that like on a Monday. I don't know actually when I did it, but I dropped that, and then yeah, I did that like on a Monday, and then the weekend that was coming, I was gonna go to the river with Mike, his girlfriend, and then the chick who's my ex now. And so then we're gonna go to the river just to hang out, just literally to cook some hot dogs, you know, maybe fish a little bit, and just kick it, you know, on a sandbar, just have fun. And so we did that all Saturday morning, and then like towards later in the evening, I was coming back, and dude, my phone blew up, bro. Like, it was just like and I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, who is messaging me, bro? And I look, and it's Michael Lopez, bro, the TinyBoatNation dude, and he just went off, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't like to bring people's names into it or nothing, but no, it was just between me and this guy, you know what I mean? So I don't know. You'll read some names and you can read the messages. I don't even want to talk about it. All right, so let's read this together, people. Before you post anything further about the boat, pros and cons, let me tell you this. I was like, all right, what? That boat was a heaping pile of shit. When you gave it to me, unusable, the most that you could have ever got for it was maybe $400. Nothing on it was usable. When I asked you for help on it, you avoided me. When I finally put pressure on you to sell it to me, you instead chose to make a payment plan, which you only did half of. No, I didn't forget. Bro, you never asked to buy my fucking boat, dude, like ever. And I would have 100% said no. Like, what? That doesn't even make sense, dude. I asked you for help on it. When did you ask me to go to Havasu and help you, bro? I avoided you? Like, if you have messages and I'll believe you, but until then, bro, like, I never said that. Why would I go to Havasu to help this guy on a boat that he does? You know, like, why send somebody that doesn't know what they're doing to go do something for something that they don't know what they're doing? It doesn't make sense. You never know, make a payment plan. I don't know. I think the payment plan to me was the $500, but I don't know. And so let's see, he's like, you implicitly complained about that time it took to get the boat back to you, as if I was doing you some sort of disservice by keeping it as long as I had. I think he's referring to some videos saying like, man, I wish I had my boat right now, because I was on little boat. When big boat's down, I get little boat. You know, little boat comes out the garage. But that's not complaining, bro. That's just me missing my boat, bro. Like, to me, like, oh, I wish I had my boat, you know, like this and that. So if you're watching, you know, thanks for the view. Hit like and subscribe, buddy. But other than that, let's see. I implicitly complained. This guy uses a lot of big words. Sometimes I don't know if he really knows what they mean, though. But, well, that's just, you know, me talking out loud. You implicitly complained about that time it took to get the boat back to you. As if you had some better option versus selling it for. Sorry, people. These cameras, Sony cameras are good, but their battery life sucks, and I don't have a big thing for it. So, all right, right where we left off. As if you had some better option versus selling it for pennies, which was what it was worth. I was like, okay, I don't know. In the end, I finished that boat for you because of my audience, because I felt that you could be someone I could work with. Instead, you blow me off to do your own thing anyways. You show up to Havasu and you don't even give me a call. Let me explain this right here. In the end, I finished that boat for you because of my audience. Yeah, you told me that in the beginning, that it was for your audience anyway. So, like, I hope you did it for them, you know, like, fucking a little bit of me too, but like, you literally called me because you needed it for your audience. Like, you called me, bro. You hit me up. So don't act like I came into your world. And someone I could work with. And I was like, heck yeah. If you guys know me, I'm super cool. I'm super chill. Like, I love peace. I love, you know, I love good vibes. I love good times. I love talking smack too. Like, if you really know me, you know I love to talk shit. But that's just the kind of person I am. So I like to work with people. I like to, like, you know, weigh my options, like, okay, this and that. So I just don't jump in, you know, because especially after this situation, just don't jump in. And so instead you blow me off to do your own thing anyways. Yes, bro, I'm gonna fish. I'm working a full-time job now. I get my weekends off. Like, yeah, I'm gonna fish, dude. Like, I'm gonna take my boat out and I'm gonna go to the river and I'm gonna try to catch the biggest fish in my life, which I did end up doing at 10.5 pounds. So yes, bro, I'm gonna go do my own thing, you know. If we can, my camera keeps dying. It's super annoying, but let's push through. Okay, plan something out. Like, if we plan something out, like on a weekend or something, then I'd be down. And we did a couple times, but I just had to do something. And my cousin came down too for a week, so I was like, dude, let's fish, you know, like, I'm gonna fish with my family, bro. Like, that's my family, dude. Family first, bro. I don't know what your thing is, but family goes first, dude. Let's see. He's like, instead you blow me off to do your thing, Havasu, you don't. Okay, so when I showed up to Havasu, I fished last year, the Spro tournament. So I believe that was on June 11th. I can't remember. And I told him about it, bro. Like, I told him, like, yo, I'm gonna be in Havasu for the Spro tournament. He texted back and he said, cool, like I'll meet you out there, maybe I could record you or something. I was like, heck yeah, you know, Havasu time came. Everybody knows when that tournament is in Havasu. I don't care who you are, bro, you know when that tournament is. I feel like every fisherman or every person that's associated around boats or fishing like knows when that tournament's going down. That's just my mentality on it. Anyway, we didn't end up meeting up out there during that tournament. In fact, I left early because the bite was poopy, dude. We didn't catch anything. It was terrible. I have it all recorded and it's brutal, bro. But aside from that, then I came back like, I don't know, a month or so later with Billy, so that way we could fish a little tournament. We literally were like, we have a video on it. We're like, yeah, we're just going to Havasu right now to go, you know, beat people in a tournament, and that's what we did. It was pretty cool. But I never hit him up because it was Billy's car. It was his boat. Like, it's his say, you know. Like, I'm not gonna tell you go over here, go over here. That doesn't make sense to me. That's just not the way I roll, bro. Like I'm your guest, you know. Like, let's do what you want to do. So anyway, we fished the tournament stuff and we win and we come back to Yuma. He's like, despite the last two videos you have of the boat being your highest viewed videos out of the recent lot, you still continue to pander to Billy, who fronts you cheap $3 clones of baits. None of those videos ever trend for you, so common sense would be collaborate, but we're too far past that. Like, this guy's got some issues, bro. Like, if you gotta bring other people's, like, names and you don't even know them, like, into this, like, go for it, I guess. None of those videos ever trend for you. Like, bro, what? Like, it's for fun, dude. Like, I literally do it for fun. Like, I like editing, I like fishing. You put them together and you get a badass video. I'm like, yours. Yeah. So common sense would be to collaborate, but we're too far past that. Like, bro, come on, you build into boats, you don't even fish, dude. Like, so I don't know. He's like, in the end, you just need to do your own thing down there. You chose to make alliances with bad ties. You're alienated in your own town from the other fishing venues, and you make not the best decisions with this. Not anything indicative of someone who actually wants to grow in the YouTube industry, so good luck out there. Our arrangement appeared to be over before it ever began, but let it be known now that it is officially over now. And if you do anything to discredit my media presence, it will not be good for you, for I will expose all the above to the general public. See ya. Like, bro, I just showed everybody. Like, what are you talking? I'm not afraid of you, bro. Like, tell people. I don't care. I really don't care. Like, you're the one freaking out because I said I was going to make a review video. Like, dude, wouldn't you want a fucking review video done for you? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So this is my response. I put, yo, I don't know what's wrong, but I wasn't going to say anything but positive vibes about the boat because your work is badass, and that's all what it is. But if that's the route you want to take, then that's on you. And that's the way I left it. And clearly he didn't get that message ever because he blocked me. Because when I was coming back from the river with Mike, Megan, and my ex, I got blown up and I read that, and I was very pissed. I was very upset. I was like, what is this guy flipping out about? I tried to call him 4 times, dude. And you guys will see in these next messages what he says. But I called the dude 4 times and I was livid, bro. Like, my parents, like, everybody knows, like everyone that's real close to me at the time, they know that I was pissed, bro. Like, why wouldn't you want to talk about this, you know? Why are you going to send these text messages before you even know what's going on? Why are you assuming things? So, and I'm just like, I'm flabbergasted, bro. I'm like, what the heck, dude? Like, I was so upset because this person reached out to me, and now this person's just trying to shit on me, and I don't even know why, bro. And freaking, I was like, okay, what the fuck? So I left it as that. My mom, she kind of calmed me down, I'm not gonna lie. And so I was just sitting there, and I was thinking, I was like, what the fuck is this guy's problem? So you know what I do, bro? I end up going and making still a really good review video of the freaking boat. Even though I have some issues with it that I didn't really want to talk about during the time, but I'm glad to show it to you now if you guys really want. But I did the review video. I did a good one too. Didn't say anything of it. Didn't even say thank you, nothing. Just send me this message, and that was it. So I made the video after these messages. After this day, I went the very next day and I made a positive review video about it. Because I was going to anyway, bro. Like, that was my goal. That's what was it. You know, my main objective to do, like, because it's true, like I said, I don't like to lie, but I don't know what happened, dude. Like, literally, I don't know why he flipped out on me. So aside from that, Time goes on throughout the day. I go on a date to the movies, and then my phone starts going bzz, 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 bzz during the movie theater. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, who is talking to me? Excuse my language too. I know a lot of people watching this. I'm like, what? So I look, and it's TinyBoatNation. I'm like, great, bro. You ruined the first half of my day. Now you're back to ruin my night. Because it did get to me. Like, it really did. I didn't let it continue eating me, but it did in the moment, because it's just human nature stuff, bro. So now I'm gonna read you guys the next chapter 2 of the long novel he sent me. But I'm gonna stop this real quick, and I'm gonna start it again. All right, and let's see. All right, let's go. So here is round 2, guys. Here we go. He's like, I had you blocked for a while because you wouldn't stop calling. I saw that there was some sort of text, but I didn't get it. I may have overreacted earlier, but overall, I'm just tired of the same residual. So it starts off kind of good, you know. I'm like, okay, cool, and then it just drops, bro. Like, watch this, dude. But overall, I'm just tired of the same residual problems that I'm having with people in this fashion. Essentially, you haven't really kept any of your end of the bargain. I asked to meet up with you one Thursday for a video collab a while ago, and you put somebody else up in priority. My cousin came up, and I said yes, we are going fishing, because my cousin has no access to water or anything. So I'm gonna take him fishing because we both love to fish, bro. So yes, I did pick my cousin. Collab a while ago, and you put somebody else. To add to this, you screw up hashtags on Instagram and often just forget them in general. Don't give any shout outs to TinyBoatNation in any of your videos. Essentially, if I didn't decal the front of your deck so much, there's no way that anybody would know that the boat, he typed this wrong. Know that boat was built by me. I don't expect to be the top person in your agenda, but it sounds like you do, bro. I don't know, man. Let's see. This is good, man. And then essentially, didn't decal the front of your boat. Like, why are you mad over hashtags? But at the end of the day, when somebody sponsors you with the freaking boat the way I did, you need to make them a priority somewhere. What? Like, bro, when I make videos, like, I'm not a commercial, dude. Like, I'll show the stuff off. I'll mention it every now and then. If it really works, like the cheater did, I'm gonna keep using it, bro. And then the boat's always gonna be shown in the video. All right, I'm almost done. My battery keeps dying. It died again. But you know, the boat's always shown off inside my videos. Like, I don't feel like the need to, like, what do I even say? Like, yo, go check out TinyBoatNation. I just caught all these fish, but this is why, bro. This is this boat deck right here. Like, why would I do that? That's not even cool. Make him a priority somewhere. I don't think that the above requests were unreasonable. In the end, I can't just eradicate you from everything, but you better watch what you post about that boat. So this is before the freaking review video is even made, dude. And what you post about that boat, because in the end, you're royally fucking me over with that boat, and you know it. I'm like, what, bro? What's wrong with the boat that you didn't tell me? You know, like, why are you so afraid? So I was like, only paying $200. Oh, so I guess it was $200 into that thing while getting back something that's worth more than the brand new trackers. You think what you did is worth more than 10 grand, bro, or 12, I think is what it comes out to. No way, bro. No way. I don't know. I mean, essentially 12 grand, I guess you're paying for the motor, like, the majority of the time, but, and then the boat's whatever, so I guess the boat is better than the brand new trackers, but I don't think it's like, I don't think the price is, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, the motor is worth way more than the boat. So how does that even make sense, dude? Anyway, I wasted over $1,500 restoring that piece of shit, along with months of stress and headaches and time away from my family, which affected everything, including my job, which is why I eventually had to walk away from it and go full-time YouTube. Like, bro, how did I do that to you? Because if I did, I'm a very powerful person, and I'll own it, man. So kudos to me, I guess. I don't know, dude. So, whatever, you know, I didn't pay him $300 because he flexed on me, bro. Made $5 grand, you know, like, you know, help me out. Like, I need these $300. So that's the decision I made for myself, bro. Was it a good one? Probably not. But walk away from your job? Like, dude, what? Like, no, I had nothing to do that. He's like, Billy's getting his return investment from you by constantly throwing his cheap-ass bait clones that literally costing pennies, and in the end, custom video footage and collaborations. Like, bro, we live in the same town. We're fishing buddies. We're gonna go fishing. Like, That's all we want to do is catch big fish and talk shit. Like literally, that's all we want to do. I don't know. Where's my return investment from you at? I don't know, dude. Maybe if we like could communicate a lot better and plan things out. I don't know. It's almost non-existent. The biggest sucking thing that I hate when I work with somebody is when I end up being a freaking flake. Boom, right there. He wrote it himself, bro. He flaked out. I never flaked. Like, I can't even make this up, bro. Like, it's right here, dude. If you read all this and you feel that I'm completely wrong, then feel free to sell that boat so we can completely separate ties, or can separate ties completely. This part cracks me up right here, bro. Don't take anything less. What does it say? Don't take anything less than 10,000 for it. What? No one's gonna buy that boat for 10 grand, bro. That's, might as well get a brand new one, dude. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, yeah, your math is not there. So anyway, that's the messages, guys. I did not respond to him. I don't think I did. Let me go see. Yeah, I literally did not respond to him. I would have put that in there if I did. I didn't. I was so over it. I just wanted to enjoy my movie at the time. And I was like, what the heck? So I guess we're done. So then we've been done. But then in his videos, he always mentions like people flaking and stuff. And he told me on the phone when we first started our little collab or whatever, he was like, yeah, dude, he's like, you're a YouTuber. He's like, I see you going a long way with this. He's like, I see you. He's like, people actually like your stuff. People, like, they're interacting with you. And I'm like, yeah, bro, like, that's the whole point of this, you know? And so he vibed with that, so it was cool. And then freaking, what is it? And then he said all that. And so, oh, in one of his videos, he said, mentions like something like that. He's like, there was one kid I thought that could actually do it, but he ended up being a freaking flake on me too. I'm like, bro, whoa. I took that one personal because I was like, you know what? I think he's talking about me. And I did work with him, and a lot of people still ask me like, who did your boat? And I always tell them, you know, kind-heartedly, this guy. But honestly, it's TinyBoatNation that did my boat. Was it the best decision I've ever made in my life? Probably, because I got a boat done out of it. So I mean, I don't know. I came out, you know, I came out pretty saucy. Should I pay him? I'm not going to. I don't like the guy. He flexed on me. Like, why should you do that to another person? Like, I don't know. And so I just took it at the time, you know, maybe I was thinking a little young too, a little bit younger, and I was like, nah, like, fuck this, you know. And so, did I leave out some details probably in this video? Yes, I did, because then it would just be a really super long, boring story. And, but I feel like I put in the important details. But then, after I saw that video, then I was like, you know what, I'm going to talk about my story, bro, because nobody knows my side of it. People know that I worked with him, but they don't know that we're not cool, you know. So we're not cool. Me and TBN, we know we're no mas. Beaver T, TBN, no mas, you know. And so then I put a poll. That video made me mad. I was like, this fool. So like, it makes me wonder, like, what happened with all these other people? Was it really them or was it really him? You know. So I don't know. But that's why I want you guys to see my side. Or hear my version of the story. I mean, the messages are right there, bro. Like, how can I make this shit up? Seriously. And so, what happened? I put a poll on my Instagram, and if you guys don't follow me, you guys should follow me on Instagram. I've been kind of like low-key right now, just because I do have videos that I need to make, but obviously I made this one first. Unfortunately, I hate this video too, just because it's stupid, bro. Like, this stuff is stupid. And, freaking... what happened? Yeah, I put a poll, and then he actually messages me. And so let me show you these messages, because this is pretty good. These pretty saucy, eh? So on Instagram, I tagged him, and I put, you know, this dude keeps calling me flake. I don't want to give him time. I didn't want to give you the time of day, bro. I really did not. But, you know, why we really stopped talking. I hate drama. I really do. I didn't want to do this video, but I also hate, you know, what he talks about and stuff. So it's kind of dumb. Like, just tell everybody, bro. It's easier that way. He's like, you think it was only about you? Video is not just about you. It was an all-encompassing video about everything. Nowhere in that video was your name mentioned. My name was mentioned because you also just told me that this was not just about you. So subliminally, yeah, it was about me, bro. So I took it to heart a little bit, and I made this video. Post any video you want. I will not legitimize it. I left your name in most featured videos so you could continue to gain influence and subscribers from it. If I really wanted to attack you, I would scrub all the videos and get rid of your name. It's not like I need this series anymore. Let me know. I said take them down. All of them. because I don't care about the subscribers or the views or whatever. I literally, genuinely, I'm not saying I don't care about you guys. I'm saying, like, I don't care about the numbers, bro. Like, I want people to have fun. I want people to learn. Like, I genuinely want, you know, to just throw love out there, bro. And Rona, just playing. God forbid. And I just want people to learn, bro. Like, so I said, take them down, bro. All of them. Like, do it. Like, I literally do not care. And then he says, oh, sorry, I keep coughing. He said, I'll take down the first and last video where you were actually featured and a few in the series. Like, bro, he's like, I just scrub your name from the videos, man. It's not like I need them anymore. And then you're telling me you're just going to do a couple of them. Like, bro, do you need them or not? Because I don't know. I was like, I put now my boat too. She doesn't deserve to be on your page. And I put laughing emojis because I thought that was super funny. He's like, where's the boat now? It's just out of curiosity. And I said, don't worry about it, because literally it's not his problem. It's not his issue. Like, you're saying all this stuff. Now you're worried about it. Like, why didn't you message me? Why didn't you answer your phone so we could talk about this before it even got to this point? Like, you know, a real man, you know? So I don't know. It makes me upset. Like, this all could have been avoided if he just would have answered his phone and we could have talked about it, because this dude literally flipped out for no reason and just had completely shunned me out of his life. So, I don't know. It's just, he's like, you sold it. Nice. Be sure to mention that in your video along with your total investment. Where did I start the video at? On Titty Uber, bro. So joke's on you. See what I'm saying is this man jumps to conclusions, bro. Like, big time. Like, I'm just like, what? Like, this situation could have been 100% avoided if it was not for him. You know, I just genuinely wanted to talk because I genuinely didn't know what was going on with him. I said, I will. Stay tuned. And I've told you guys everything, because he thinks that I'm a lie about it, but I've literally told you guys everything. You're only doing this to boost your channel because you can't pull legitimate influence by yourself. It'll fizzle up and burn out just as quick as it started. Best of luck. And I said, thank you, sir. I will try my best. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, right there. You guys read those messages. I just want to work with the guy, bro. I was super stoked. I was super excited. I'm a kid. I was like, hell yeah. Had like 1,200 subscribers to someone who had like 50 at the time. To me now, after this, that don't mean shit, bro. If you're not a cool person in real life, then I can't really vibe with you. You know what I mean? So this whole message, the whole reason why I'm really doing this video is just so that way you guys could be aware of who you work with, bro. I know a lot of us have been, you know, skimped out by a lot of people just from stuff I see on the internet. Like, just be careful, bro, especially if you're in the YouTube game and you want to start meeting new people and they have way more followers than you. Just watch out, you know. Don't jump straight into it. Like, I love John B. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about John B, but imagine John B, you know, like, hey, you want to work, or not work for me, but you want to fish with me, this and that, and he ends up being a total douchebag. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, not like that. Not the John B is. I love his videos. I love him. Never got to meet him, but I get good vibes from the dude, so I really vibe with it. But something like along the lines like that, like, someone is bigger than you doesn't mean anything, bro. I genuinely try to be an honest person, you know, a good person at heart. I've gone through a lot of struggles in my own life, and I'm just trying to learn, bro. You know, I'm growing up every day, and this was a big learning experience for me, and I just really wanted to share with you guys that especially if you're younger, you know, and there's someone older than you, that doesn't mean that they're right. Older people tend to have a tougher time listening to a younger person. Sometimes this guy has a really big ego, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, and I'll say this out loud. I'll say it to anybody's face. I don't care. I'll say it on video, text, so it doesn't matter. This guy, to me, has a very big ego, has some personal issues in his life, maybe some mental health issues. But like I said, this whole situation could have been avoided if he'd not just reached out, you know, in a more professional manner, bro. Like, the last thing you want is a video like this made. And so, you know, I'm gonna do it. That's why I did it. And I feel like I did leave out some details, but I feel like I got all the important ones as far as the money thing wise. You know, I didn't pay the dude or whatever, and just because he said not to. So I don't know, bro. Like I said, I don't like this video. I don't like to do videos like this, but thank you guys all for watching. That's really it. You guys seen the messages right there. I didn't add any. I screenshotted just because I like receipts, bro, just for a day like this. So yeah, so just be careful who you work with. If it was my recommendation, don't work with this guy. He will somehow push you off the cliff, bro, make it your fault, even though he just slipped off by himself. I don't know, dude. So it's up to you guys how you guys want to interpret all this information. Like I said, I don't like to lie. I hate drama. I didn't want to do this, but this is what it is. And low key, I need some water, bro, because I've been talking a lot, and I'm getting kind of tired of it, and I just want this off my mental. But I feel like this is a good, good video. Sorry I had to move like 3 different places, but thank you guys all for watching. If you want, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you don't vibe with it, just keep scrolling, bro. That's all you gotta do. I do have a couple videos coming out, so I know I haven't posted a lot, but 1, Titty Uber is down. 2, I'm living in Phoenix. I have a full-time job. I gotta pay bills. I kind of have to grow up a little bit before I can fish again. But I do got some cool plans for the end of this year, and I'm super excited. But I'm signing off now, everyone. Like I said, do what you want with information. It'll be on the internet for you guys. And fish on, homies. See you in the next one.